Success. For most people, it's the ultimate dream: the big house, the luxury cars, the private jets, and a life where money is never a problem. From a young age, society teaches us something very simple. If you become rich, you will finally be happy. But what if that idea is an illusion? Because behind the Instagram photos, behind the expensive watches, behind the billionaire success stories, there is a reality very few people talk about. A reality filled with pressure, isolation, sacrifice, and sometimes deep loneliness. Today we're exploring the dark truth about being rich, not the glamorous version you see online, but the side that rarely makes headlines.
Part 1. Success is lonely. One of the first things people notice when they start becoming successful is that their circle begins to shrink. Friends who once supported your dreams suddenly start acting differently. Some will distance themselves. Others will quietly disappear. Not because they hate you, but because your ambition reminds them of their own fears. Your success forces them to confront something uncomfortable: the fact that they could be doing more with their lives. And most people don't like that feeling, so they pull away. As you climb higher, you start realizing something strange. The room gets quieter. Fewer people truly understand what you're building. Fewer people understand the sacrifices you're making. And the higher you go, the lonelier the journey becomes. Many successful entrepreneurs have admitted that some of their most important decisions were made alone, late at night, in empty offices. Because when you're chasing something extraordinary, very few people are willing to walk that road with you. Part 2. People start treating you differently. Money changes how the world sees you. Suddenly people listen more carefully when you speak. Your opinions carry more weight. Doors that once seemed impossible to open, start opening. But this new respect often comes with a hidden problem. You start questioning people's intentions. Are they supporting you because they believe in you? Or because of your success? Are they your friend? Or are they simply attracted to the lifestyle you represent? Wealth introduces a new type of uncertainty into your relationships. Because when money enters the picture, motives become harder to read. Some people will celebrate your growth, but others will slowly turn your success into competition. And this realization forces many wealthy individuals to become extremely cautious about who they trust. Because the more successful you become, the more valuable your time, your influence, and your network become. Part 3. Success demands sacrifice. Every great success story hides years of sacrifice. Late nights, early mornings, missed family gatherings, missed holidays, missed opportunities to relax. While the world is sleeping, entrepreneurs are working, planning, solving problems, taking risks. The path to wealth often requires trading comfort for progress. And this trade isn't always easy. Many people dream about becoming rich, but very few are willing to give up the things required to achieve it. Comfort, stability, predictability. Success demands a level of discipline that most people simply aren't. Part 4. Money creates new problems. People often believe that money solves every problem. But the truth is, money simply replaces old problems with new ones. When you're struggling financially, your problems revolve around survival, paying bills, finding opportunities, managing expenses. But when wealth enters your life, your problems evolve. Now you're managing investments, protecting assets, handling expectations, making decisions that affect employees, partners, and entire businesses. Every financial decision carries consequences. A single bad investment can cost millions. A single bad partnership can destroy years of work. With greater wealth comes greater responsibility. And sometimes, greater stress. Part 5. The obsession with more. One of the most surprising psychological effects of wealth is that it rarely feels like enough. Many people believe that reaching a certain financial milestone will finally make them feel satisfied. But that moment rarely arrives. Because wealth changes the way you measure success. A person who once dreamed of making $1 million soon starts aiming for 10 million, then 100 million, then a billion. The finish line keeps moving. And for some individuals, the pursuit of wealth becomes more than just a goal. It becomes an identity, a lifestyle, a constant chase. And the danger of this mindset is that it can make people forget why they started chasing money in the first place. Freedom, security, opportunity. Part 6: The pressure of maintaining success. Reaching success is one challenge. Maintaining it is another. Once you build something valuable, there is constant pressure to protect it. Businesses need to keep growing. Investments need to keep performing. Employees depend on your leadership. Every decision becomes critical. The pressure to maintain success can become overwhelming. Because when you reach the top, people are always watching, waiting, expecting more. And this pressure forces many wealthy individuals to constantly evolve, learning, adapting, reinventing themselves. Because staying successful is often harder than becoming successful. Part 7: The truth most people ignore. Despite all these challenges, people still chase wealth. And there's a simple reason for that. Money represents freedom. The freedom to control your time. The freedom to choose where you live. The freedom to support your family. The freedom to pursue ideas without limitations. And for many people, that freedom is worth the sacrifice. But the truth remains the same. Wealth is not just a financial transformation. It's a personal transformation. It changes how you think, how you work, how you see the world, and sometimes, who you become. OUTRO. So the real question isn't whether becoming rich is possible. The real question is whether you're ready for everything that comes with it. The sacrifices, the pressure, the responsibility. Because the road to wealth is not designed for everyone, but for those willing to walk it. The rewards can change not only your life, but the lives of everyone around you. This is Profit Media. And if you want to understand the psychology of wealth, success, and money, make sure you subscribe. Because the next video might completely change the way you see success.